endings and beginnings of cycles.
Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Thursday, the 18th of November 2021. So this video, you're going to be seeing this video on Saturday, hopefully. We'll get it up for you guys then. And I'm off of the naughty list with YouTube. I can start posting again. So we are down here. I'm sitting around the fire at the moment having some coffee this morning. It is clear skies at the moment, so this is deceiving because rain is coming in. I think by noon they said it's going to be raining. So we moved the vehicles out of the lower meadow up into the upper meadow just because this gets slick. I haven't got any stone in that part of it yet. So if it gets slick, or I mean gets wet, it gets a little dicey coming in and out of here. So we're like, okay, we're gonna put the vehicles up in the upper meadow so it's easier to do that. And so I have the generator running right now, so we got the heat on inside the camper. It was pretty good last night sleeping wise, no issues sleeping. And so we had come down here and James and his wife came back down, and they're hanging out for a couple days with us. We're leaving here in the morning and we're going up towards my buddy's place, and then we're gonna go to his retreat and do that and hang out there. So but when this video's up, we're probably already going to be at his place, but I figured I would do a video this morning. And I want to talk about, I know I've talked about this many times. We got together with another gentleman. I won't say his name at the moment. If he wants to introduce himself later on, he can. He came down last night, and he has a wife and son as well. And they want to be part of our group down here in West Virginia. And so I actually had met him, this gentleman, at Pinball's Get Together down in Knoxville, Tennessee. And so we had exchanged numbers and we had talked, and he was talking about being part of a group, and and so he came yesterday and we sat and talked, and we talked about expectations and what my kind of vision is down here and that type of stuff. And so definitely he wants to be part of what we're going to do down here. So we all agreed there's a tremendous amount of work that has to be done down here in West Virginia, and this visit here is more of just kind of a social visit. John, who also is from West Virginia, that you guys saw at my place, that was helping me up in New York, he's going to be coming over today, and so we're going to hang out and enjoy the day and in the fellowship. It wasn't too bad last night here. The camper got down maybe in the 40s inside. Now tonight's supposed to be a lot colder. It's supposed to be, oh my goodness, I think it's going to be down to 29 tonight, so it might be a little chillier tonight. The rain is supposed to be here for maybe 6-7 hours, and then it's supposed to clear up after that. And we'll just, that's okay, we'll deal with it. But anyway, so we're talking in the spring, and I kind of want to give you guys an update since you guys haven't seen me in over a week. What the game plan is going to be when the spring gets here. 2 priorities. First 2 priorities when I come down is probably going to be, like I was talking to another buddy of mine that I've known for 20 plus years, and I said March or April, I'm going to come down and get going on stuff. He goes, knowing you, he goes, you'll be down there in March. He goes, you'll be chopping at the bit after winter. And he's probably right. So, but the first 2 priorities are going to be is getting the solar set up, and then, working on that spring and getting the water developed. So those are going to be the first 2 priorities we're going to work in, and then, getting a battery room built. But that's part of the solar. So I'm going to have to get a metal pole, for the solar rack. So it's probably going to be about a 12-foot pole, because about 4 or 5 feet will be underground, and then dig that down, concrete that in, and so that doesn't go anywhere. And so we'll definitely do that. And I'm thinking, and I'm just going to kind of walk over here behind. So along the side here of the tree line, I'll put those solar racks in facing this way, because as you can see, and this is a cool thing, it's not even 8 o'clock yet, but that sun is now up above the trees right here. And that sun will be there all day long, and even this time of year when it's, dark by 5 o'clock, this meadow gets nothing but straight sunshine all day. So we're going to get optimal power out of the system. So that's going to be a really, really good thing. And but anyway, with having a group of people willing to work together, and we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? It's like talk is cheap and actions obviously speak louder than words. But one of the things that I've talked about as far as a group goes, the way that you bond together, you come together in a united front with whatever projects got to be done. So like with the gentleman that came yesterday, I said, what I asked for is, if you're going to be part of the group, is 1 weekend a month. We'll have it planned out. It'll be the same weekend, like the second or third weekend of every month. And so that's going to be, you come down, we all spend the weekend together, and work on whatever project needs to be worked on. And then that way it is you build those bonds and you build that fellowship, and you do that before SHTF happens, so that these people, you get to work with these people, and everybody's going to work together. Now I understand, sometimes something may come up or whatever, and that happens, but if you got it pretty much set down that, okay, 1 weekend a month I'm committed to going and working with the group, and if that's something that you really want to do, you're going to make the time to do that. So that's just kind of where I'm coming from that perspective. And then we're talking about, like I said, we're talking about forging those relationships before an SHTF event as opposed to afterwards. And if you are, if we have a bunch of us all planning on using this as, well, I plan on being here most of the time, come when the spring gets here. But, if people are planning on having this as their bug out location, they're vested in their, it's a good thing to want to be putting in the time and working on things together to make it better, so that when something happens, you have a decent place to go to. I mean, right now having a camper here is nice and all that type of stuff, but that's just a start. There's so much work that has to be done. I mean, we would need to get a bulldozer in here and have, pads cut out, for buildings on flat ground. I mean, because you can tell everything is sloped. But there's a ton of potential that, can be done down here. And so that's all part of it. You know what I mean? It's all that. It's just working together and making things come together, and I think that's going to be a fun part of this project of what we're going to be doing down here. And so just figured I would share that with you. And but again, I'm always going to encourage you to, if you can, group up with like-minded people. Forge those relationships now, because I will tell you right now, in a post-event, you will be grouping up with people. There's absolutely no doubt about that. That is absolutely going to happen. If you can choose that group that you're going to hook up with beforehand, that's a good thing. And so that's what you want to try to do. You want to get those relationships, find the people that you want to hang out with, that you can rely on, that are going to have your back, that are going to be there for you, and you're going to be there for them. And that's important. That's hugely, hugely important. And so, but this property has so much potential, and I'm really excited about it. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of work, and I realize that too. But it'll be a good thing. It'll definitely be a good thing. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. So we're just going to hang out today and just enjoy it. And we split a little bit of wood yesterday for the fire, because we had walk over here and I'll show you. Down where the spring is, you can see that was the cherry tree, and so that was bucked up, but I was splitting up part of that down there yesterday, and then we carried that up out of there, and that's some of the wood that we're burning today. And you know, like I said, just slowly trying to get things squared away and working on things, and you know, and that's how it's going to go. But it'll all come together with enough time. Hopefully we have enough time. So this winter will be obviously interesting. We're going to see what kind of things are going to be doing and games are going to be playing with us, and we just continue to do what we need to do. But I'm going to always encourage you again, continue to prep, continue to get ready. Who knows what's going to happen, and you know, I just wanted to talk with you. And you know, like I said again, we don't know how much time we have, but whatever time we have, every day is a bonus. Every day is an opportunity to continue to get further prepared for whatever's happening, and I think that that's really important. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here for now. So I will be doing another video. Well, I'll probably do, you know, another video today, and then you know, I'll probably do a video in the morning tomorrow, and then so those videos, you'll see that go up Saturday evening, and then you're gonna see you know, Sunday in the morning, and I'll be live streaming back again. Hopefully I'm planning on live streaming Friday from a hotel room, because I think we're getting a hotel room Friday night. So I plan on live streaming there from that, and then I'll be back home Sunday night for the live stream Sunday night. So that's the game plan. You know, get back on track with stuff, and even though YouTube likes to play their little games in their control, we're just going to continue to try to do the best that we can, you know. So we deal with it. It happens. What are you going to do? Right? So anyway, you know, I'll be glad to be back online. I've missed it, and you know, it just it's very frustrating when, again, in my opinion, I don't feel that I did anything wrong, but apparently they do. So certain topics are now, you know, you're not allowed to talk about without being punished. You can talk about them, but you're going to get punished. So alright, I'm going to jump off here. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That's important to remember. We are one race called the human race. That's also important. We need to remember that, and focus on that, and not let them manipulate us with all the nonsense that they continuously put out there. Also remember, hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important, and we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. And last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that can stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Alright? I will see you all later. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.